I learn here in Yeshivat Shefa, which means that for the first half of the day, we have Jewish studies, Talmudic studies, and then during the second half of the day, we have full high school studies. So all the annoying math and stuff that some people don't do. So generally my day starts at home, obviously. So I get up at around 6:30 a.m. Then I get on the train. The train takes me right to next door to school. I get to school in theory at around 7:45. In reality, I'm often late and get there more at 7:50, whatever it is. So this is the entrance. It looks a lot better on the inside. You need to have gates for security purposes. יפים תזה. יפים גם מצלמים אז. חתם שם, תמיר פל. And over here, this is remembering some of the soldiers who've died in the current war, along with prayers for the soldiers. This is various artwork, and this means that there's this is a protected area, so if there's sirens and bombs, that's where you go. At the start of the day, this is where I start to come down to. It's normally obviously full, and the person who's leading the prayer stands there. I go by my middle name, Shmuel. I learn here in Yeshivat Shefa. It's a yeshiva high school, which means that for the first half of the day, we have Jewish studies, Talmudic studies. We learn from all the various books there. And then during the second half of the day, we have full high school studies. So all the annoying math and stuff that some people don't do, we still do. We do full annoying math, full English, full history. It's explaining, what happened at the party. This is a start to the story of how, in the end, this party caused him to, because he was drunk in the end, divorce his queen because she didn't want to come over to him to make a public appearance, and because of that, a bit later in the story, it gets into one of his servants named Haman who wanted to kill all the Jewish people, and then. Who did he end up marrying? This Jewish person named Esther. And so it goes through the story of how Esther managed to save the Jewish people from Haman trying to kill them. The winning nation doesn't get scared. That's what we say now with the war. The thing is that this is one of the many, many stories of how the Jewish people have defied the odds to stay alive. How it always seems to work is that they want to kill us. Going back years, you've had the Holocaust, you've had times that the Jewish people have been kicked out, like the Spanish Inquisition. Even going back from the start of us, we were always a nation that's been, people wanted to kill us. And so every single thing, it's like how have we gotten and defeated all the odds? And so this is one of the books about that. So while over here, it's written with, it's a bit hard to explain, but on the Jewish biblical text, you have something called tamim, which equates to the little musical notes that you use. So you see that little dot over there, that means that you go down 4 notes. But us being Jews, we need to memorize all of it, because we read it from parchment. This is the prayer shawl, this is the tefillin, the phylacteries. These are the famous black boxes that we put on every morning. You first need to put on the talis, the tzitzit. So you put it on, and you say the bracha. From when I put this on my arm, I can't talk till I have the one on my head also. Put it on, you say the bracha. There's different traditions in terms of what to do. My personal thing is you wrap it inwards, and you put it on your weak hand. So as a righty, I put it on my left. This one is facing your heart, because it says in the commandments that it's close to your heart. And this one is in between your eyes. You say the bracha, then you straighten these 2 side ones. Once you're done doing that, then you put it, the way I do it is it's in a sheen. The letter sheen over here, as well as over here, you have a daled, the letter daled there, and a yud there. And what that means is the Hebrew letter shin daled yud, that spells God's name. So there's all sorts of different laws that you need to do, everything from praying 3 times a day to not pray more than that. But in the end, it gives you a way of life, and it gives you something to do. I think Taylor Swift actually said, if only everyone had the Sabbath, because it's a day that everyone could rest. So while yes, there are restrictions, in the end, it's a way of life, and we learn to do it, and in the end, it really helps us, and we come out better people, in my opinion.